Conor obviously has no use in putting a tooth in a disappointing result of the weekend, and how is Conor Murray? How are the lads in the?
Yeah, we've been low now the last few days, but it's good to get back in training today, and we've all kind of picked each other up and just highlighted that we want to finish the season on a high, and we still have an awful lot to play for. You know, the way we won the Magners last year really kind of boosted everyone's spirits. You know, and we can do the same again this year. And obviously Sunday was disappointing. We were quite disappointed with our own game. You know, I know Ulster took their chances, but we struggled to create opportunities. You know, we didn't play like we had been playing in the group stages and stuff like that. So we just want to wipe that from our memory. You know, it's gone. We can't do anything about it, and just focus on this weekend's game. You know, it's quite important. You know, we've a lot to play for the last 3 games to get a good position in the league and get a home semi, and then try and get into the final from there. So yeah, we've picked each other up now, and we're looking forward to the week ahead.
There looked to be a good buzz this morning at training. So I mean, it's as you said, good to go back into the group. But how difficult is it to lift yourselves for this Rabo game?
Yeah, it is quite hard. You know, I'm not going to lie. No one can hide the fact that everyone's down and we're struggling for not confidence, but just feeling a bit low. And we kind of snapped out of that this morning. You know, we looked at the video, we had a chat. It's gone, it's over. You know, and we just have to move on now. I don't know how many people have said it to me already. You can't do anything about it now. You know, it's over, and you just got to wait till next year to have another chance. So, but like, that's gone now, and we have another competition to kick on and try and win.
Glasgow Warriors on Saturday in Musgrave Park, and they're I think on the same point, they're just behind you. So yeah. a huge challenge for you.
Yeah, they're just behind us in the league, you know, and they're playing quite well, and they've a lot of Scottish internationals in the team, so they'll bring quite a strong team over. So we got to dust ourselves down and make sure our game is up to scratch again, and obviously look to improve on last week and create more opportunities and hopefully score a few more points.
Scarlet away, and then Ulster back in Thomond Park, so a tough run in, but yeah. maybe nothing wrong with having a tough run into the end.
Yeah, three big games coming up now, you know, and obviously we have that Ulster game that'll be in the back of people's minds, you know, obviously for obvious reasons. So but Clonettley away again, we had them in the Heineken Cup, and you saw what a hard task they were when we went over to them, and the same when we had them at home just before Christmas. So it'll be 1 week at a time, you know, and there'll be all quality opposition. So
despite the disappointment, the obvious disappointment, still a lot to play for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We just dusted ourselves down pretty much this morning, had a chat among ourselves, you know, and we're just getting on with it now, you know. We're just enjoying the rest of the season, enjoying playing rugby, you know.